Think about this. Jesus totally owns you. What does that mean? Jesus is Lord. Lord means master. Lord means owner. It literally means Jesus is your owner. He owns you. He owns me. He is God of all creation. That means we are His. In fact, the scriptures even tell us we are not our own, for we were bought with a price. As Christians, Jesus bought us with His own blood. He laid down His life for our salvation so that we could be saved from the wrath of God, that we could be saved from our punishment for our sin. And so Jesus literally owns us. That's hard for us to really wrap our minds around as Western American in modern times because of our own history over the last hundreds of years. And so when we say that Jesus owns us, it almost kind of takes us back for just a second. But let's use that analogy. Let's use slavery as an example. I heard this story one time from a very godly pastor who I look up to. He told the story. I'm going to mess it up, but you get the point. He told the story about a man, a righteous man, who went to the slave auction to purchase a slave. He bids on this slave. He wins and walks up to his slave that he has just purchased, and the slave spits into his face. And the man lovingly wipes his face and looks this new slave that he has just bought in the eyes and tells him, he says, "You don't understand. I bought you to set you free." And at that he unlocks his chains and they fall to his feet. And the slave responds in the only way that it would be proper to respond. He drops to his knees and he says, "Then I'll do whatever you want." I know that analogy kind of fails at a point because God and slavery, but here's my point. Jesus did not buy us to be our slave driver. He purchased us. He did buy us, but He did it in order to set us free. He set us free from slavery to sin and death to give us life. What better thing to do than to say, well, if that's the kind of master you are, then I'll do whatever you want. You are Lord, you are master, you are my owner. I want to do what you want because you are good. Jesus owns you. He owns me. But He's a good master. He cares for us. He loves us, and He has set us free to have life more abundant and free than we could have ever imagined apart from Him. Jesus owns you. Let that comfort you today. He totally owns you.